Welcome to the Newmarket Zoning Board of Adjustment meeting for Monday, June 19th, 2015. And agenda item number 1 is the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next order of business is review and approval of the minutes of the June 15th, 2015 meeting.
I only saw one thing in them when I looked at it. It's on page 4, line 14. We seem to have variance in there twice. The acreage comes,
Is variance request number 3.
okay, no, excuse me, line 13.
Oh, line 13.
Bob Daigle stated they should be asking for a variance to allow a variance.
To allow, so take out allow a variance. Thank you, Bob. So, should be asking for a variance to
That's
Four
allow
units.
for,
To allow 4 units. So to allow 4 units.
Yeah, that's all.
yes, okay.
That was it. Make a motion, we accept as with the amendments noted.
I have one other
You do,
thing.
yes.
I just want to clarify the very last page, Diane,
Yep.
on page 16.
Line 16?
Yeah, it says he has heard. It's a little bit, I want to, the applicant has heard.
Oh, that's good.
It's a little ambiguous about whether
Yes.
it's,
The applicant,
has heard the
Has
board's
heard the board's-
comments,
Yep.
and we want him to put on his very best case.
yep.
So we don't do this
Yes.
piecemeal.
And he is, I did speak with him today, and I reinforced that idea.
I don't want people to get the idea that you can come in, we try to figure it out for you, then you go away, then you come back, and then we do that again and again and again. It's not fair.
To us.
It's not fair to us to do that, and it's not our job. But we're happy to have people put on the very best case that they can and do our best with it. Any other?
Do we have a second to that motion that Bob made?
Well, we're gonna make a motion to amend,
I'll withdraw my
Minutes.
motion as
I'll make a motion to amend the minutes as
Okay.
discussed.
second.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All
Aye.
those opposed? And then can we have a motion to accept the minutes as amended?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as amended.
Second.
Further discussion?
Aye.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 All those opposed? Thank you. Agenda item number 3 is we have a request to continue the the application, the hearing on the Waterway Realty LLC matter to July 13th.
That was the date that he said he would be available.
That's a Monday, July 13th. At 7 PM here, hopefully in the council chambers, but somewhere in Town Hall.
Yes.
Does that date work for everyone?
Yep.
And we're going to assume that that's okay for Jonathan as well.
That's mine.
Do we have a, do we have a motion to continue to July 13th at 7 PM?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 All those opposed? It's anonymous. Any new or old business to come before the ZBA at this time?
Well, just a procedural matter I wanted to bring to your attention. Mr. Abelis was scheduled to go before the ZBA on July 6th, and that was the date certain that the ZBA established for that application. I think it was probably at the May meeting that was
I think that's the date that
done.
he asked for.
And that was the date that he asked for. We have received another, some other correspondence from him asking to postpone it until the end of August because they have found out that they need to do a full survey of the property. And so he's asked, of course, all the surveyors are really busy, as you can well imagine, being the height of the season. So he's asked for the end of August. The question I want to raise to the board is, since we set it to a date certain, we could come back next week, July 6th, and continue it until a later date in August. That's one option. In which case, we would not have to notify the abutters, because we announced it at the previous meeting. If today we decide that we don't want to go that route, we can schedule it for August 13th, or August, sometime in August. But we will have to re-notify the abutters, because the public won't be here next Monday in that case to hear the,
I'm in favor of option 2, so that we don't have to come back for another 5-minute meeting on the 6th. Does that work?
I'm in favor of it, although I do say that I think he ought to pay the cost of re-notifying.
Since the continuance is being done on his request, that
That's
makes
right.
sense to me.
okay.
But
Fine.
if we make the continuance on the 6th, do you have to notify the abutters then?
No, but we would have to physically all be here to be able to, continue it to a date
We'd have to
certain.
have a quorum here.
And you'd have to have a quorum, and of course, there may be members of the public
Yeah.
who will come, and, would be frustrated that it was.
I would
again,
rather do it that way.
Postponed it.
You want to do it on the
Then
6th?
The
Come back
6th,
for,
sure. It's going to save him money for pre-posting the
Yeah,
whole
but-
thing, and my time's not that valuable. How's yours? You'd only be here for 10 or 15 minutes,
She bills out at $2.50 an hour, I think.
for you, it's $2.50
unless you
an
want to
hour.
do it tonight and have him
For most other people, it's
redo the
less.
whole thing over again. I guess we could, whatever works with you people will work with me.
I'm ambivalent. I can go either way, so I'll,
Well, if people, I'm going to be around. I'm not going away over the weekend or anything, so I'm happy to do it on the 6th. I just saw that people are going to be away.
Well, then if everybody wants to do it, I'm fine with that.
Okay, then we'll come back on the 6th, and
Okay.
we'll continue it to a date in August.
And he said late in August, but he wasn't really
We'll have to just put a date.
definitive
That's
as
tough.
to
Yeah,
when
we'll have
that
to put a
would
date
be.
on it. That's tough
Date
for
to be
vacation.
determined.
Lots of
A lot
people are away in
going-
August.
Yeah, a lot of people.
when's Labor Day this year?
The 7th, I believe. Let me just
7th is a
double
Monday,
7th of
So-
September, okay.
Yep.
check. So, yes,
so
it's
it's
the
either
7th
the
of
31st or the
September.
24th, probably. It's right in the heart of vacation time. Are
Yeah.
people going to be on vacation?
I will be,
Summertime, I don't get vacation.
I will be on one of those weeks. I don't know which one.
When's
Then
your
we'll schedule it
vacation,
anytime you're away.
Diane?
You gonna schedule it when I'm away? We'll have Mike come in again. Did a good job last
He
time.
did.
Sitting in the chair, yeah.
So everybody look at your calendars and think about what you're doing in August, and we'll decide that next week. Any other
Okay.
new or old business to come before the board at this time? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
A motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And all those opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you very much.